Hello everyone and welcome to a weekly wear where I thought I was testing out a new product because, you know, every now and then I'll go on Ulta, check out the new products list, and this popped up as new and I was like, oh my god, I'm testing out a product that's just like that. This will be interesting because this one's from the drugstore instead. And now that I'm on the product page, it doesn't say that it's new. So, oldie but a goodie? Maybe? I am testing out this from L'Oreal. It is the Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Balm infused with firming serum. It is $16.99, although I would always recommend you use not only a coupon from Ulta, you know, the $3.50 or $3 off, whatever it is, but also use Rakuten because, like, why wouldn't you? So that's like an extra at least 3% off. My link is always down below, you guys. It's literally free money. I just thought I would throw that out there for these expensive products, especially from the drugstore. But this has an atrocious shade range, 7, if we can even call that a range. I mean, technically it is, but that's shameful. That's very shameful. I have yet to find arm swatches. Hopefully I can find some, but if not, even just looking at these tiles, shameful. But basically they say that this is supposed to help to smooth and firm skin over time while also concealing imperfections and evening the tone of the skin. It is skincare inspired and gives makeup results plus anti-aging care in one swipe. Then they are just repeating the benefits, and it also gives light to medium coverage. And to use, they say that the best way to apply it is with the fingertips, and you can build coverage as desired. I couldn't tell you the last time I saw a warning not to eat your foundation, but there you go. They also included that on this one. Apparently this stuff looks yummy. But yeah, I just got done testing out the Jones Road balm stuff, and I'm not gonna spoil things for you. You can check out the video. Throw a card up in the corner and all that. It'll be linked down below. Either way, I went ahead and got the shade Light 10. Hopefully this will work. Like I said, the shade range is atrocious, so who knows, but it looks the same, except the color actually looks pretty similar too. It's just a smaller container. Let's see, 18 grams, 35 grams. So yeah, the Jones Road is almost double, but almost or more than triple in price. Listen, I'm not here to show you my lack of math skills, but either way, here we go. Hello everyone, pardon the interruption here, but a happy interruption because this video got sponsored. Woohoo! A big round of applause to the sponsor of today's video, Harry's.com. You guys know I love them for multiple reasons, but one of which is the fact that they are extremely affordable, and yet these blades are premium. These premium blades were manufactured in their own factory in Germany, and they provide a close, comfortable, and super smooth shave. Like I said, these blades are super high quality, complete with a precision trimmer and a flex hinge. The handle design is also new and improved. It's still got that weight to it, super comfy to use, but the grooves in the handle are a bit deeper, so it's got an even better grip than before, plus 50% of the plastic used to create the handles is recycled. I also love this new two-tone design. It looks so cool. The bottom part is gloss, and then the top part is that rubberized, more matte texture. I got the Ember shade. They've got other colors too if orange isn't your deal, but for me, orange is where it's at. And like I said, these are fair priced razors for everyone. There's no pink tax on them, no outrageous price tags, just premium quality at an affordable price. There's also the foaming shave gel that Harry's makes, which is amazing. It's suitable for sensitive skin with skin loving ingredients like aloe and hyaluronic acid. Plus it's super foamy and creamy, so it makes shaving an absolute breeze, not only with these premium blades, but paired together with the shave gel, just double chef's kiss. Plus, Harry's is super convenient. You get the blade refills delivered directly to your door. They're charitable. They give 1% of all global sales to nonprofit organizations, and they've got a 100% quality guarantee, so got that 100% money back guarantee on this stuff. So if you want to try out Harry's, you can get your starter set for only $3. Yeah, you can redeem your starter set for just $3 when you go to harrys.com/thriftthick 2. In your starter set, you're gonna get the 5-blade razor, the weighted handle color of your choice, a blade cover, and their foaming shave gel. That's $3, you guys. That's insane. So huge shout out and huge thank you to Harry's once again for partnering up with me and sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it because I actually love and use their products. And if you guys decide to check them out through my link, it helps to support the company as well as then supporting my channel. It's just a big happy go round. Plus you get your incredible products. Again, only $3, and it just helps me to continue creating the content that you guys love to see here on my channel. So thank you to Harry's once again, and now back into the video. I have got skin that is ready to be doused in makeup. Yay. No primer today. We have just got the washed and moisturized skin at the moment. I know they said fingertips, but we are also going to be trying with a brush and a sponge just to see. I'm a curious cat. I like to find these things out. I am hoping this isn't going to look too orange on me. It's looking a little orange in here, but we're going to try it out, see how it goes. We're going to do so together. Okay, good. It doesn't smell like the Jones Road, which pleases me greatly. I did not like the smell of that stuff. I think I got a little too much there. I wiped it off. Now, let's see. Using the fingertips, blend this in. Okay, right off the bat, this is gonna be orange on me. And right off the bat, this is giving more coverage, that's for sure, than the Jones Road. It really doesn't have any scent to it, I don't think. And it feels quite hydrating, which I like. That was definitely lacking in the Jones Road. That one, it just immediately felt like it was sitting on top of the skin, but this has this like sinking in, moisturizing feeling to it. Oh god, yeah, it's definitely orange. Oh my god, I have to go in public today. Okay, well, that's life. That's life. I am hitting the wall where I feel like I can't blend it anymore with my fingers. I'm sorry, I'm going in with a sponge, and I'm also hoping that this will absorb some of it so it doesn't look so orange. So orange. Why? Why? Can you guys see how orange it is? It's so orange in real life, and then I feel like the camera betrays me. I feel like the camera somehow color corrects only on these sorts of things and then makes me look a fool. Thanks, camera. But you can see it did even things out. It really did. It evened things out with an orange filter. It really did. Now let's see how this does with a brush. Dang! Why don't they recommend a brush? This blends really easily and it looks really nice. I mean, are you guys seeing that? How it's just like buffing right in and looks delectable on this side? What the heck, L'Oreal? Why? I'm sure you have a foundation brush you could, or maybe they don't. Does L'Oreal make any kind of makeup brushes? Maybe they don't have a product they can shill. And so they said, fingertips, that's the way. But that looks pretty dang good with a brush. Just has a few spots where I want to blend further with a sponge, like on my nose. Pretty typical. But dang, that almost made my skin look like airbrushed on this side. Wow. Do you guys see a difference? I don't know. The difference is pretty apparent in real life. So I'm just gonna see about kind of evening things out, especially on this side, see if we can give it some coverage. Alright, so not a ton of coverage was added, but it did even things out and it did take away some of the redness that was still peeking through on that side. So I think if not for the orangeness, I would be really excited about this. It looks really nice. It looks really dewy, really natural, really light and fresh on the skin, and it feels good so far. It doesn't feel heavy or anything. Almost undetectable. You can still see my blemishes peeking through, don't get me wrong, but it's not as much compared to if I just had bare skin right now. So overall, I'm quite pleased. Like I said, it's just the color, so that's unfortunate, but overall, not bad, L'Oreal. I'm questioning you about the finger technique that you recommended, but hey, that is why I am here to test these things out and find out that, at least for me, brush was way better. So in any case, I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup, go about my day, and then I will be back at the end of the night and I can share the results with you guys, show you how this wore. Ready? Ding! Hello everyone, good evening. It's the end of the night here on day 1. I got at the shelter tonight, so if you're wondering, that's what happened. Thankfully, it was an easy shelter night, so no heavy sweating, no elbow grease was needed, but a lot of cat love was had, but also a lot of cat fur was taken off of my face. It was definitely sticking to this foundation, which not my favorite, but it does happen. So I am just as excited to look at my face as you all are. Let's take a closer look. It looks like it hung in okay. I think it turned even more orange, which is so delightful to see. It definitely has come off underneath my glasses and around my nose and my chin where I was snuggling with the cats. I'm pretty sure that's what that's from. But overall, aside from the orangeness, I would say it looks like it did a decent job. It has felt fine all day, nice and lightweight, so I'm still gonna keep testing it. We're still gonna see. Maybe a primer will be able to help. Maybe I can add a little mix-in to make it a little less orange and more my skin color. That would be great. Time will tell. We shall see, and I will be back at you with those results in just a second here. Ready? Ding! Hello everyone, good evening. End of the night here on day 3 of testing this foundation, and I have things to tell you. What a surprise! So, day 2, I went ahead and used my Skin Ink primer as well as my, well, what I thought was going to be my NYX Milk Concealer, and then a brush and a sponge to apply this foundation. I did decide, since I was putting the concealer on top of the foundation, that I didn't want to use the milk though, since the milk is definitely a lot lighter and whiter tinted than this orange L'Oreal foundation. So I went ahead and switched it to my NYX concealer, which you'll see, which definitely leans a bit more tan and has a slight, like very slight orange to it. So I thought it would just be a better match. But either way, I thought the application of everything was nice and easy. You know, it blended just fine. And aside from the orangeness of the foundation, I thought it looked nice. Natural and dewy glowing. I thought it looked a little less orange for some reason on day 2, but still orange. But either way, you know, I got light coverage out of it, and all day long it felt fine and secure. A little bit like it might transfer with my oils, but nothing too serious and definitely nothing worrisome. I had a work day that day and then went out to sushi with my family and went grocery shopping, some cuddles with my partner at the end of the night, and I was definitely a little surprised to see at the end of the night that it looked a lot better than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be a lot more faded. It was a little oily looking, but honestly not atrocious, and it had faded on my chin and around my nose, but it had done so gracefully, and there was a very slight wipe off with my fingers, but nothing crazier to write home about. So on day 3 here, I went ahead and tried a moisturizing primer. I used my Smashbox primerizer and then of course the L'Oreal foundation, and this time around I used my Too Faced full cover concealer, and everything went on very nicely today, you know, well done. I definitely had some larger blemishes to cover, so that's why I went with the Too Faced to get that full coverage on my blemishes, and then just put the L'Oreal on top of everything to unify colors with the orange, if you will. And once again, I thought things looked nice. It definitely gave my skin a dewy, kind of glowing, natural finish. I thought it looked nice. Throughout the day, it was a work day, and then I had trashy TV with my mom tonight, so nothing crazy happened. But my mom certainly keeps her place a bit warmer than I do, so I didn't get sweaty at her place, but you know, I was warm, and at the end of the night anyways, I could definitely feel my oils coming through the foundation and noticing that anytime I touched my face even a little, I was definitely seeing oils transfer off onto my fingers. Not necessarily foundation, but kind of sort of I could see some orange on my fingers. So I had a feeling anyways, but it hasn't felt bad at all, just a little bit more oily than I've been feeling in the past couple of days wearing this foundation. And at the end of the night here, I think that certainly shows. I do look a lot more oily tonight. So I don't know, maybe this just didn't pair great with the hydrating primer. But overall, I mean, it definitely hung on. Not completely, like it definitely looks like it came off around my mouth and a little bit on my chin, but overall it looks pretty dang intact. Maybe a little bit underneath my glasses on one side of my face, but overall I am not too offended by it, aside from the orangeness. So I'm a little on the fence about this one, you guys. I probably would love it a lot more if not for the orange. Let's go over the pros and cons just so that you can kind of see where I'm coming from. The pros being that this is definitely easy to apply and blendable. It also gives a very radiant, natural, dewy, glowy kind of a look to the skin. It has a really nice finish to it and looks healthy and natural. It would look a lot more natural if not orange. I guess I could be saying that. Anyways, and then also it's lightweight throughout the day. I do have to give it credit there, and I do think that it has a graceful fade overall. So yes, it does come off throughout the day, but it does so gracefully. That's really all I can ask from a foundation. I don't expect for it to look exactly like I just applied it 12 hours later here. And the main cons, I don't think you guys are going to be surprised here. The shade range. That's a big yikes. Definitely it was less than 10, right? If I'm remembering correctly, and they certainly don't span a big range of colors, so that's a big yikes for sure. And within that, I feel like a lot of the shades looked similar. I could be wrong. I haven't seen these in person. This was purely going based off of what I saw online. It did look like things leaned orange. And based on the shade that I got, that usually is the case. You know, if you buy a light shade, like, you know, it's literally called light and it's orange, usually that means the whole range is orange. That's not always, but it does tend to be the case. And then also, if you have oily skin like me, I'm assuming it's just my oily skin anyways, because this didn't happen on every single day, but definitely tonight and certainly a little bit on day 2. It can look oily at the end of the night, and with that, it does feel oily. It doesn't feel bad. If you have oily skin, it just feels like you have oily skin. But because you have on foundation, it just makes you a little nervous to touch your face. So overall, this has potential to be a good foundation. I would certainly wear this before I ever touched that Jones Road Beauty foundation again. Like, I would pick this 100 times over that. However, like, I mean, the shade range really is the biggest reason that this is being held back from me being able to recommend it to anybody, because you have to fall into one of the few colors that they make. So unfortunately, I can't give this like a huge good go ahead, but certainly I can say it's better than many other foundations I test here on my channel. You guys are just gonna have to come to your own conclusions, unfortunately, based on the information I have provided and shown you. So please do let me know if the video was helpful and enjoyable in that sense by giving the video a thumbs up. You can also let me know in the comments down below if it was helpful and enjoyable, and also if there are any other products you want to see me test here in a future weekly wear. There's my words. It's a little late here tonight, but yeah, I just love hearing from you guys, so please do all of the interactions. It really does help out my channel. Also, a huge thank you to Harry's once again for sponsoring. Please do check them out if you want to support my channel by directly supporting the sponsor of this video. $3 for that starter kit. It's seriously best deal ever and the best shave ever, if you ask me. So all of that, thank you guys for watching. You can also subscribe if you are new here, and I just hope everyone is doing well, and until next time, stay well until then. Bye!